enough. You don't need the Whoop, you don't need the Oura Ring. I would argue you have more features than even those two. I have used Athlytic for over 4 years on my Apple Watch. Since the Apple Watch Series 7 now to the Apple Watch Ultra 3. But after testing Bevel for just 2 weeks, I might be switching. I'm not kidding. If you're still using Athlytic, you might be missing out. Let me explain. I have been using Athlytic for over 4 years now, and no kidding, it's one of the big reasons why I transformed my body, why I got in shape and stayed in shape. Not specifically for tracking, recovery and strain, but by its amazing feature, which is the energy balance. If you don't know, Athlytic gives you a net energy thing. It takes from Apple Health what you logged in on MyFitnessPal and what you burned on your watch, and it gives you a graph like that, and you always know whether you are in a surplus or in a deficit. And that feature alone kept me in shape for 5 years. I'm always tracking and I always have my numbers on a graph. This feature is what kept me on Athlytic for all these years. If you don't know, neither the Whoop MG or the Oura Ring 4 has this feature on their app. They only calculate the energy expenditure. They don't give you a comparison between your expenditure and your intake. I wish Whoop did that, but they didn't. Until a couple of weeks ago, somebody in the comments from you guys told me about Bevel. It was so interesting, so I decided to try it, and honestly, it's a lot better than Athlytic. First of all, it fixed all the problems I got with Athlytic. Let me tell you what are these problems and why I'm finally switching. Let's hop into it. First of all, if we see today's recovery in the morning, as you can see on the Whoop, it's 55%, it's 148 HRV and 48 resting heart rate. Okay, if we go to Athlytic, it gives me a 76 recovery score. I don't look at the scores, but hear me out. Take a look at the HRV and the RHR. It's not accurate. Specifically, the RHR is a lot higher than it should be. And not just that, this is a screenshot from today's morning. If we open Athlytic right now, you will see that the recovery has even changed. It's changing by the day. As you can see, the HRV is still the same, but the RHR is 67 right now. So it's not stable. It's not consistent. I cannot see my recovery in the morning and it stays that way. It's adapting to the day. And even I tried to change it from the settings. As you can see, recovery preferences, prioritize sleep or mindfulness HRV, and use RMSSD for HRV. That's the way of the Whoop of calculating the HRV. Because I'm enabling those, it shouldn't be changing during the day. So if we open Bevel, Bevel was giving me 83%, the RHR is 48, similar like the Whoop, and the HRV was 141, close to the Whoop, more than Athlytic. And if we open Bevel right now, you can see that the recovery hasn't changed. It's still the same numbers. So I can count on it more reliably. So the first thing is morning metrics reliability. I don't look at the scores, I look at my metrics, the RHR and the HRV, and I need to fix those numbers all the day. Athlytic doesn't do that. If we missed it in the morning, you cannot see it again. But Bevel is like the Whoop and the Oura Ring. The numbers are stable, they don't change. You only get the recovery based on the morning metrics, not during the day. Athlytic keeps shifting the RHR values during the day, which makes the recovery score obsolete. It doesn't mean anything. For me as an athlete, I need to know my numbers and they need to be stable, especially when I'm planning my training. If I missed seeing my numbers in the morning and I open again, I need to know that it's accurate. Athlytic doesn't do that. Bevel does that so well, as it should. Okay, on to the second feature, which is amazing, the energy bank feature. The graph on Bevel app just makes sense. As you can see, it goes up by sleeping. Then when you are exercising, it goes down. The battery goes down, which makes sense. If we open Athlytic, as you can see, when you open your body battery, take a look at the graph. It doesn't make sense. It goes up during the night, then it continues going up during training, which doesn't make sense. I should be losing energy, not gaining more energy. So the body battery thing is not accurate on the Athlytic. It's a lot more accurate and makes sense on the Bevel app. It's amazing. It's simple, clear, and accurate, and I can count on it. Another point for Bevel app. On to the next point. As I told you, Athlytic is amazing at the energy balance thing, but for new users, Bevel takes it a level up. When you open your data net energy, you can see the deficit or the surplus downstairs here on the 3-day scale, on the 7-day scale, on the 14th-day scale. You can see you are on a deficit or a surplus or maintaining. You can see by the time frame, are you on the long run in a deficit or are you just in a deficit within 3 days, and on the week you are gaining or maintaining. So this feature is a next level feature over the already existing good one on the Athlytic. Bevel takes it higher notch. It's amazing. Okay, what else? Bevel have a killer feature, which is you can customize your home screen, move the widgets, and put the stuff that matters to you the most above. Of course, I put my energy bank and my recovery scores up, plus the nutrition tab, and I can see my energy balance at a glance when I open the app. This thing is amazing. As you can see right now, I'm in a deficit by 800 calories. I only had one meal. I did 3 exercises already, so I need to eat. That's how amazing it is. This feature is life-changing. Okay, what else? Bevel AI is a lot smarter than Athlytic. After each workout, it gives you stuff like the Whoop, a quick analysis of the training, what it did to my strain and what it did to my body battery, and how long should I keep pushing or should I start resting. Everything is amazing. During the day you get notifications. It's adaptive and intuitive. Amazing. Athlytic only gives you some data when you open it. It doesn't send you notifications. Plus, Athlytic doesn't do anything in the home screen. You cannot adjust it. As you can see, it's fixed. It's not flexible enough for me anymore. I need flexibility. Only one caveat: if the Bevel people saw this video, I need you to change. See here, Athlytic has this amazing widget which gives me on a glance what I consumed and what I burned, and I can see on my watch whether I'm in a deficit or a surplus during the day. I wish Bevel adds that. The widget needs a lot more improving. Athlytic nailed that. Athlytic been working on the widgets on the phone and on the watch for a long time, and they have some of the best widgets available today, even better than the Whoop and the Oura Ring. Athlytic just takes it seriously. Widgets everywhere. So, conclusion time, you should definitely try the Bevel app if you haven't, and just using the Apple Watch with the AirPods Pro 3 and the Bevel app, you are more than good enough. You don't need the Whoop, you don't need the Oura Ring. I would argue you have more features than even those two because of the nutrition feature. The energy balance is life-changing. If you found this video helpful, please go watch this one. I'm gonna be reviewing the Apple Watch Ultra 3 first impressions review. Go watch it. I'm gonna drop the full review next week. I'll see you there.
And she been calling me daddy lately. Want me to put her in Cartier's, and the bitch deserve it. Put in work for the money she earning. Give me top every night, lip service.